Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're out here in the garage again today, and we are messing around with pressure washer setups again. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, we did an install of the water line out into the garage, and then we did a pressure washer all-in-one from Giraffe, a wall mount that we installed. And I just wasn't satisfied with the pressure and the output on that thing. Doing some more research, they're rated at like 1.2, 1.3 gallons per minute, and that's just not going to cut it for washing cars. It can have the lower end of the pressure, but you just want some more output. So we sent the Giraffe all-in-one back, and we're going to start over here. So I'm going to take you guys through all the stuff that we picked up to piece my own setup together. I did go with the Active 2.0, which a lot of guys that are trying to stay on the lower end of the price range go with. And we'll just show you all the things that we picked up. So stick with us. All right, guys, so here's my new setup. I do still have some Giraffe up here mounted on the wall. So this is actually a new setup from Giraffe that they released within the last year. So it's a retractable hose that you can pretty much adapt to any pressure washer. It's not the greatest hose, but I loved the retractable piece of the all-in-one that they had. So we'll give this hose a try, see how it goes. So far I think it'll do pretty good for what I need anyway. It's a 65 foot hose, which is plenty for washing cars here. And then down here is the Active 2.0. So for my setup, I'm just gonna leave it on the ground here, just like this. And it kind of all fits nicely in that same area where the other pressure washer was at. Plug it in there, and then everything's plugged in. So I ended up purchasing some fittings, some quick connect fittings. So you can see down here that I have some quick connects going into this. This actual hose here is actually for a washing machine, and it was almost the right size, a little bit long, but ended up working out good for what I needed here. And it's steel braided, so I think that will work out good. So I did end up going with McKillen's gun. It's not their top of the line, but it is a swivel. So it's got the swivel, and it was 60 bucks on Amazon. So not their top of the line, but a mid-range gun. So we'll see how that goes. Here's the little package of quick connects that I bought. This was 22 bucks, and it has tons of different ones. So it's got all the 14 millimeter stuff for guns, and then it's got the hose for your garden hose type stuff. So all the fittings you could need for quick connect. So 22 bucks, pretty good deal there. And there's a picture of the gun. All right, guys, here's what we went with for a foam cannon. It's not a high dollar one, but seems to have pretty good flow. Used it on a couple cars previously with the Giraffe. So we'll see how it does with the new Active 2.0 setup, but I think it's going to do pretty good with the Mr. Pink. So. All right, guys, so that's pretty much the setup that we picked up here. We're gonna go test it out in the driveway here. We'll wash the 911 here and see if it does better than the Giraffe and the Bronco wash that we did here a few weeks ago. So crossing my fingers, hoping we're gonna have way better performance here. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, we'll do a little quick pre-rinse here. Alright guys, I can tell that it's definitely got some more flow, way more water coming out of the spray, so that is definitely a bonus. Alright, we'll try out the foam. would say the foaming works pretty well. I'm satisfied with that foam cannon. All right, rinse time. I already tell way better on the rinsing. That's what took forever last time on the Bronco with the Giraffe. Just not enough flow for rinsing. Much better. Alright guys, we're done with the wash, and this is the best part. I love these retractable hoses, guys. If you're going to do a setup, you need the retractable hose. So awesome. Alright guys, that's going to about do it for this pressure washer video. My upgraded Active 2.0 setup. Whatever you do, don't buy the Giraffe power washers, all-in-one setups. They look good on the outside. The internals, the pumps, they're just not that great. The output's just not there, and plus on those Giraffe pressure washers, they're around 100 hours of use, maybe what they're rated at. The Active 2.0 has 200-hour rating of use time on it. So plus it has a 2-year residential warranty if you're not using it as a detailer or commercially, so that's nice to have. So but all in on my setup, guys, we're about $600, $350 for the Active 2.0. The Giraffe retractable hose was $125. That McKillen wand handheld gun was $60. Then some miscellaneous stuff like the $25 foam cannon, the adapters, and all that good stuff. So just plan on $500 to $600, depending if you go with the retractable hose. But compared to that, yes, the Giraffe was $325, but I think it's going to be well worth it to have this set up instead. So if you guys are interested in any of the items that I had in the video here, I'll have links down below to my Amazon Associates store, so you can check those out. But thanks again for tuning in. If you got any questions for me, leave them down in the comments. But have a good one.